Yes, you heard that right. Apparently, we are getting Prismatic Evolutions and 151 restocks that are going to be coming here in May. Now, this information is from PokeBeach. They're saying this, and there is evidence backing up what they're saying. But does this really matter? Does this restock? Is this a big deal, or is it just like a small bit of stock? Each store is going to get a couple boxes, and this is not going to matter at all. We don't really know, but it is interesting to see this happening because Prismatic Evolutions 151, they're both very popular specialty sets. They're both very expensive. We've seen 151 get restocked with booster bundles at GameStop. I mean, that did pretty much nothing to the prices in Prismatic Evolutions. So far, we really haven't seen any sort of restock or anything like that. So to see this sort of news, like I said, is interesting. So apparently they're coming in May. Now, this sort of restock, I guess, news or whatever comes from GameStop, where they have relisted 3 Prismatic Evolutions products on their website. The Elite Trainer Box and Binder Collection and the Tech Sticker Collections have been relisted, and they are above MSRP, by the way. So yeah, GameStop is an evil scalper, whatever. And also 151, they also relisted the Zapdos EX collection box as well, in addition to these other Prismatic products. On this post, it does say here that it's currently unclear if restocks will be coming to other retailers, distributors, or countries around the same time. TPCI announced in January that they were working on printing more Prismatic Evolutions product and that it would be available at retailers as soon as possible. In the past, it has usually taken them 6 to 9 months to print more product, so this restock is happening much faster than expected. So, if GameStop is the only retailer that is, offering Prismatic or 151, I don't think this is really like a reprint thing. I'm guessing this could just be extra supply that maybe distributors or Pokemon had that GameStop is getting, because other than that, I don't think, out of all the products they would reprint based on what we've seen, I don't think they would be kind of, reprinting or whatever these products. Elite Trainer Boxes, Binder Collections, Tech Sticker Collections. Like, the fact that it's these products, I don't believe this is from the statement that Pokemon made where they said that they were going to, print to demand, print to capacity, well, whatever they were saying, right? I don't think that's the case, because I have a very hard time believing these would be the 3 products they would choose, because honestly, from what we've seen in recent history, booster bundles are the product they reprint to introduce packs into the market, because I've explained before, if you think about it from like a logical perspective and kind of an economical perspective, booster bundles are super efficient at getting more packs into the market, because guess what? It's just 6 packs. It's small. It's not like an Elite Trainer Box, Binder Collection Box, any of these where they take up more space. You got to think, their margins and stuff probably aren't as great, because, like, look at this. It's a whole binder they have to make, the shipping costs, all these sorts of things. I don't see why they would reprint these 3 products. Like, why wouldn't they just do booster bundles like they have been doing with, 151? They did it with Surging Sparks. I don't know if it's out yet, but with Paldean Fates, they've always just done booster bundles. So I highly doubt this is from their statement they made why this is happening. But if I had to take a guess, I'm just thinking that this has to do with maybe, some distributors or Pokemon just having extra product. I really don't think this is like newly, made product. But if the same thing applies, which I don't know if it does, if there are cases or somebody gets cases of these from GameStop, or whatever, if they do offer, or more stores do offer these products around the same time, I guess GameStop is doing it. I don't know if the labels will say, the not for resale thing. If you guys know, the not for resale on the labels pretty much means it's like the first print. And I don't know if that really applies to these like other products, but it will be interesting to see if that's a thing. I guess we will really find out if this is actually like a reprint, but I highly doubt it. I don't really think it's possible, because, like I mentioned, just these 3 products, I don't see why they would reprint these 3. It doesn't make a lot of sense. So them saying that this restock or whatever, like, I'm guessing, they didn't really call it a reprint, so I guess I'm kind of just assuming they're saying that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is not like anything from that statement. It's just a restock, which is different from a reprint. And I guess further, this post is talking about just more of the upcoming products here for Prismatic. As announced before, the Prismatic Evolutions Accessory Pouch Special Collection will release for the first time on April 25th, which is this one. I have not pre-ordered any of these or bought any of these. A few weeks later, the Super Premium will release on May 16th, which is this box. And yeah, here I guess some of the promos for this other product, the Premium Figure Collection, which is coming out later this year. So let's read some of the comments and see, I guess, the evidence of this restock. It's not, they're not calling it a reprint, which I don't think it is. But yeah, I'll show you guys the evidence of that happening. So some of the comments, there's only a few here. I'm ready for the cringy fighting videos. One by limit, please. This is just more food for scalpers and investors, and quotes. Hence, it won't change the market much. GameStop even admitted that they are scalpers as they sell slightly above MSRP. So pretty much helping scalpers / flippers. Now they know exactly which date they gotta camp. More like restocks. Well, I mean, in the title it does just say restocks. It doesn't say like reprints. So let's just look at the evidence. So we can see here on the GameStop website, it says release date May 10th. So as you can see here, though, it is above MSRP. But you will see something interesting here in the description. This is a high demand item and exclusively in stores. Don't miss out. Shop in person to grab yours. Supply is limited. So it kind of points to it being a restock. It's not a reprint because they're literally saying supply is limited, and they're also making it just in stores. And also they're selling above MSRP, and just evidence of what MSRP is. Best Buy was selling these at MSRP back then for $50 because that's what MSRP was. So they're selling it $10 above MSRP, like a 20% markup from what it was before. Now here's the other product, the binder collection. This one is going to be released on May 25th or 24th. Same thing here. It doesn't say it's limited, but it says this popular item exclusively in stores. Don't miss out. Shop in person to grab yours. So same thing. You can't buy it online. So I don't think you can buy this website or whatever. Yeah, it's going to be sold just in stores. Same thing. This one is marked up. You can see here they're selling it for $35. If you go to Best Buy, you can see here they're selling it for $30 here because this was MSRP for the binder. So they are marking this one up as well. Now they are also, I guess, selling the tech sticker collections. You can see this listing, same thing, just in stores to buy it. You can see here they also marked this one up. It's going to be released May 10th. It's $18. Now if you see the MSRP, it's $15. So marking up all of these by around 20%. It seems like that's pretty much what they're doing. And here the last product is the Zapdos EX box. Sort of surprised they're getting these because it's a 151 product and it's like an EX collection box. But same thing, this one's sold in stores. This one's going to be released May 24th and it's $25. MSRP is $22. So they're marking up a little bit. So this is some news. I don't think it's much, but hey, it's just going to be another date for people to camp out outside of stores. And when May comes around and those release dates arrive, we'll see if there's any fights that happen with these products. But I really think this is going to be a very limited thing. I mean, they're saying it themselves. They're not even offering it online because they know how this market is right now. They're exclusively just selling in stores. They've made that statement previously that they were going to stop offering pre-orders for products, I guess online or whatever. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. So, yeah, it's just in stores. This doesn't mean anything for me because you guys know my stance on this whole thing with just going in stores and just driving around. I'm not a really big fan of it. I'm not waiting in lines for Pokemon cards, to be honest. That's just me. But hey, if you want to, fight with the scalpers or witness something, you can go ahead and participate and go on those release dates for those products and see if you can get anything for not even MSRP. You're paying a markup, but it's still going to be a lot cheaper than whatever the market price is. But yeah, interesting to see this restock happening at GameStop. We will see if other stores, other like online card shops or whatever, if they get any news about getting more product for Prismatic or 151, or if this is just a exclusively GameStop thing. I'm not really sure, but I just saw this post on PokeBeach and just saw the products that they're going to be releasing in a couple of months for Prismatic and 151. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. I don't think this is going to do anything to the market, but it's interesting to see nonetheless. So yeah, let's end this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.